Well, hello, my friend. It's the end of a long week and a long day, and I probably look like a wrinkled mess, but I wanted to hop on. I just wanted to quick send you a video about something we were talking about this week when we were discussing just this the hard time that we sometimes have trying to really turn things over to God, right? Just trusting in Him and being able to fully turn parts of our life over to Him, really letting Him take control of the steering wheel. And whenever I think about this process, I think about the man who brought his son to Jesus for healing. And the story is in Mark chapter 9, and it is in, I'm going to see if I can turn this around. I can't. Don't want that. Chapter 9, verses 14 to really 25, I think. So here, I'm going to read it to you. Okay? Mark chapter 9. The healing of a boy with an evil spirit. When they came to the other disciples, they saw a large crowd around them and the teachers of the law arguing with them. As soon as all the people saw Jesus, they were overwhelmed with wonder and ran to greet him. "What are you arguing with them about?" he asked. A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not." "O unbelieving generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy to me." So they brought him, and when the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy into a convulsion. He fell to the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the father, "How long has he been like this?" "From childhood," he answered. "It has often thrown him into fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." "If you can," said Jesus, "everything is possible for him who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." When Jesus saw that a crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the evil spirit. "You deaf and mute spirit," he said, "I command you, come out of him and never enter him again." So the lesson in this story, right, is not the miracle. It's not about the miracle of Jesus rebuking the evil spirit and sending him away and freeing that little boy who had been tortured his whole life. The story and the lesson is for us when we're unbelieving to make the prayer, "I do believe, but help me overcome my unbelief." Jesus knows we're an unbelieving generation. He says so in these verses. But the prayer of the Father, "I do believe, but help me overcome my unbelief," that is the key to unlock the mystery. That is the key that opens the door of faith for us, that allows us to finally let Jesus in and let him start to take control of the steering wheel of our lives. It's a really simple thing, but it's a really hard thing to do because we want to be in control and we want to be able to fix these things for ourselves. But we cannot do it alone. We need him. And there are certain circumstances and situations and diseases and financial worries and all kinds of things that only he can help us overcome. We can't do it on our own. We just can't do it. So my prayer for you today is that you will be able to make a prayer just like the Father did in Mark 9. And go through and read these verses again, Mark 9, 14 to 24, 25. And make the prayer, "I do believe, Lord, but help me overcome my unbelief." God will bless you for your diligence. He's going to bless you for making this effort. And you will be granted the ability to turn these things over and to fully trust in him. But it starts with your willingness and your desire to to tell him the truth. You need help, and you need help in your unbelief. He will bless you. Turn to him today and make that prayer. It's a start. It's a first step to the transformation that you so desire in your spiritual life. God bless you, and I'm going to keep praying along with you, okay? All right, take care.